saying I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to eat more healthily, and it never really happens.
It never works, does it? It sounds like you're going on a whirlwind tour across the world with your programme. And when it comes to New Year's resolutions, I sort of tentatively said that I want to read more fiction rather than non-fiction, which I read a lot of. But you know what it's like, Nikki. It's not going to happen. What's yours? You must have made something.
It's the same every year, as I said. I do always at the beginning of the new year say I'm going to go to the gym more, and I am trying to go and eat more healthily. But yeah, it might survive a couple of weeks, and then I'm like, do I really want to get up really early before I go into work to go to the gym? But I really should. So I will try and do that for 2026.
Well, we'll keep a watch on you, but no pressure. Nikki, thank you so much. Nikki Schiller there, who's going to be seeing in the new year on the BBC News channel. So from me and the team working tonight on New Year's Eve, just my time to wish you a very, very happy New Year's Eve, wherever you're celebrating, whatever you're doing. Thanks for being with BBC News. Bye-bye.
Hello there. A cold wind all the way from the Arctic is heading our way over the next few days. Having said that, tonight's not going to be as cold as last night. That's because pressure is falling, and this low pressure and this weather front is bringing some windier, cloudier and wetter weather southwards across the northern half of the UK overnight. Bit of rain pushing into northern England and Wales. Following on from that, the showers in northern Scotland do begin to turn wintry as we get the first signs of that Arctic air arriving. But those temperatures are not as low as they were last night. We'll start with a bit of rain to clear away from southern areas on New Year's Day. Following on from that, though, there will be some sunshine, but a stream of showers come in as well. These are generally of rain, except in the northern half of Scotland, where we've got some more sleet and snow. And here it's going to be particularly windy. Mind you, the winds will be stronger everywhere on New Year's Day, so that will certainly take the edge off the temperatures. And after dark, the showers in Northern Ireland could turn wintry, the risk of some snow and ice. And just for a short while, could be a bit of snow falling across Wales, heading into the Midlands and southern England. That will then clear away and leave some icy conditions for Friday morning. And leave us still with the winds coming all the way from the Arctic, bringing in some sunshine, but also some more snow showers. And northern parts of Scotland are directly in the firing line from Thursday through to Sunday. Frequent heavy snow showers, and that is likely to bring some continued travel disruption.
As AI-generated tracks top the charts and streaming platforms are deluged with AI-made music, is the industry being taken over by artificial intelligence? We'll hear from a former major label boss and a leading music streamer on how the industry's fighting back. That's Talking Business this week on BBC News.
We're going inside the world of entertainment TV with the people behind some of the biggest hits.
Celebrity Traitors, Hunted, Pointless, all are formats enjoyed by millions around the world. But how do you go from an idea to a blockbuster?
It's all on The Media Show on BBC News.
2025 has been remarkable in the world of US politics and for President Trump's second term in office.
For our end-of-year special, we'll take you back month by month.
The highs and the lows, the good and the bad.
So join us here on The President's Path on BBC News.
Maternity care under strain like never before.
They let that girl down in the most horrific way.
A system creaking under pressure.
Things can go quite abruptly and very catastrophically wrong.
Mums and babies being put at risk.
I knew he was really sick and nobody listened to us.
They failed Freya. They failed us.
We hear from midwives on the inside.
Most days I feel absolutely terrified.
There's no capacity in labour ward to take them. There's not a midwife to take them.
And ask, are we doing enough to keep women and babies safe?
Women's experiences are deteriorating and staff are very stressed. That is a pretty lethal combination.
People need to see what's actually going on and to understand that things do need to change.
Watch on BBC iPlayer.
Now
how BBC News reflects on significant events for the royal family in 2025, the royal year.
The King shares good news on his cancer journey and champions the importance of screening.
Early diagnosis quite simply saves lives.
Meanwhile, his younger brother Andrew loses both his titles and his home. Looking out for the environment, Prince William is welcomed to Brazil. His brother Prince Harry sits down with the BBC.
I would love reconciliation with my family. There's no point in continuing to fight anymore.
And getting in the festive spirit at the Princess of Wales annual carol concert. The shadow of cancer has hung over the King since his diagnosis was announced in February 2024. He has continued to fulfil a busy schedule both in the UK and elsewhere, combining duties with regular treatment. 6 months after first having to cancel a visit to this Birmingham hospital due to an adverse reaction to his treatment, the visit did go ahead. He told one patient with regard to his recovery that it wasn't too bad. At a palace reception for those affected by cancer, he released a deeply personal message, talking of diagnosis being a daunting and frightening experience. And then in December, the most significant update yet on his own condition.
Today I am able to share with you the good news that thanks to early diagnosis, effective intervention and adherence to doctors' orders, my own schedule of cancer treatment can be reduced in the new year. This milestone is both a personal blessing and a testimony to the remarkable advances that have been made in cancer care in recent years. Testimony that I hope may give encouragement to the 50% of us who will be diagnosed with the illness at some point in our lives.
The King's words reportedly led to a significant increase in people logging on to an online cancer checker. It was a positive health update and a campaigning message.
In October, the world's media set up camp here at these rather unassuming gates near Windsor. The reason? About half a mile beyond them is Royal Lodge, the mansion the King's younger brother Andrew has called home for the last 20 years or so. Once again, he was at the centre of a global media storm. The then Prince Andrew and ex-wife Sarah Ferguson arrived at the funeral of the Duchess of Kent, unaware that the following month they would both have their titles and home in Windsor removed. It came after years of accusations and allegations stemming from their friendship with a convicted paedophile. Andrew's continued relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, the disgraced US financier, after his child sex abuse conviction had already led to him having to step back from royal duties. In 2019, his attempt to justify the relationship and lack of apology to Epstein's victims in an interview with the BBC proved hugely damaging.
You regret the whole friendship with Epstein?
Now, still not. And the reason being is that the people that I met and the opportunities that I was given to learn, either by him or because of him, were actually very useful.
2 years later, Andrew settled a court case with Virginia Giuffre, the woman who alleged she was trafficked by Epstein and had sex with Andrew when she was 17 years old. He has always denied the allegations, but reportedly settled with her for many millions of pounds. Tragically, Ms. Giuffre took her own life, and her posthumously published memoir contained more allegations. Emails emerged showing both Andrew and his ex-wife had continued their association with Epstein much longer than they'd previously admitted. Public anger was rising, with US politicians wanting to talk